Can you hear me?
Yep.
Welcome back. We are in between games, and we are in that post-game, pre-game time, and we normally visit with a Dordt University basketball player, and we will do that once again, and it is Willow Bleeker. Willow Bleeker, a junior from Sioux Center, Iowa. 5 made three-pointers today in the first half, and was beginning to wonder if they were going to identify you, Willow. Your last one, you invited them to come out and guard you. They declined, and you just knocked down that last three-pointer of the half. Feel pretty good when those shots go in?
Yeah, it's good when you see the ball go through the hoop. Obviously, once you make the first one, it gives you confidence to keep shooting, so that's what happened. And, yeah, obviously they weren't guarding out in the corner, so that's where I was able to get my shots.
You have always been a good shooter. Coming out of high school, you've always been able to knock down shots. How have you had to change your game when you came to college and now in your third season?
Yeah, I feel like it's just a faster paced game, so obviously taking shots when you don't think you're open, you're most likely open, so just kind of getting comfortable with that to be quick to pull the trigger at the college level. And, yeah, obviously with how our offense is played, a lot of it is transition threes. And so just sprinting the corners, running the floor, that's how I get my shots, which is different than in high school. So
defensively, you have adapted. We double-team the ball a lot. How much do you have to process of where people are defensively and what your assignment is? Is there a significant amount that you have to process on those plays where you're doubling the ball and where the help is?
Yeah, obviously coming into the game, we know who the best players are and, who we have to always be aware of. And so, yeah, we have a good scout team and a good scout coming into it, so we kind of know, like, if this player gets it down low, then we're going to go trap them. And, yeah, so we just come prepared before the game knowing that this is the person that we have to keep our eye on.
You are a junior, social work major, is that correct?
Correct, yep.
What's happening? Are you looking? What happens after this year?
Yeah. So this semester I'll be done with classes, in-person classes at Dordt, and so next fall I'll be starting my internship, and so that looks like just being in the field and working 40 hours a week in a field of social work. So
very, and you're getting married as well, right?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
When's the day?
May 8th.
Well, you're not wasting any time.
No, yeah, so it's right around the corner, but we're excited.
You're getting married to?
Caden Harkin. He's from Dordt. He's on the football team. So
very good.
Yeah.
And he'll be around next year as well.
Yep.
He'll be graduating. He's 1 year left or still determining?
He's a junior, so he for sure has 1 year left, and then he redshirted when he went to Washington State, so he technically still has 2 years if he wants it, but that's still up in there.
We'll figure it out from there. Willow, thanks for coming up. Congratulations on the win, and we've got a couple more games to go, and then the postseason starts. Fun time of the year.
Yes, for sure. Thanks,
All right,
Mike.
thank you. That's Willow Bleeker. She is a junior here at Dordt from Sioux Center, as the Dordt Defenders come away with the 106-35 win here this evening, and this afternoon, I guess. It's that odd in-between time, and this is the Wireless World post-game show, and we'll be getting to the player of the game announcement in just a little bit. Bill Harmson joins me, and Coach Harmson, Willow said, I asked her about her last three where she stood in the corner, waited, nobody came out to guard her, and she waited a little bit longer and then took the three and knocked it down. And she said, they weren't guarding the corners. And that's an interesting strategy, and your team made them pay for it today.
Well, I didn't. In the first half, we really encouraged our guards to sprint to the corner harder. And I thought, midway through the second quarter, we were able to. And then to start the third quarter, we were really good at it. And and just to flatten out the defense a little bit more. You know, they played us, you know, some zone that we didn't expect, so that took us a few possessions to get used to that in the first half. But yeah, Will was on, what was she today, 5 for 6.
Missed her first one, made the next 5.
Made the next 5, and so just what a weapon. And when she gets, you know, gets that feeling and gets a little bit comfortable, it's fun to watch. And defensively today, Willow was fantastic. And she got, you know, she drew the card of guarding Weber, their best player. And, you know, in the first half, I think Weber had 8 points in the first half. And she had to work really hard for each of them. And so I was just really impressed with Willow's game today.
Your team has gotten on a little bit of a roll, I would say, and you were playing okay before Christmas break, and after Christmas break seems to continue to grow and to develop. Can you put your finger on anything or things that have triggered that your team to develop and play pretty well here in January and February?
Yeah, I think it's the acceptance of leadership. I think it's, you know, whenever you have a senior class that comes in and they have to learn how to lead others. And even though they have great examples above them, when it's their voice and when they're holding others accountable, I think they take some time. And then it's also a followership thing, Mike, where you have all various levels of maturity, and then once everybody starts rowing in the same direction, you get to kind of have fun with it again, and that's where these girls are at. We still have plenty to work on. It's not like we will come back to practice on Monday and, you know, play some shooting games. We got a lot to work on yet, but this group has really started to come together, not just on the floor, but in the locker room, and the acceptance of one another and the encouraging of one another. It's really fun to watch.
Looking at the matchups today, and I said to Matt Boss and Isabel Pfeiffer on Thursday, I said, you know, I just don't know about Dakota Wesleyan and Mount Marty. Yep. And I say that a lot. You look at matchups and you just think, well, it could happen, but likelihood, probably not. Well, you got a little help today from the Lancers, and with a week remaining, you've wrapped up at least a share of the conference title. I don't know if it takes any of the shine off the Wednesday night matchup down at the Corn Palace. That's a Dakota Wesleyan team that has always found a way to really battle you. Yep. And down there would expect nothing less than full effort from that Dakota Wesleyan team.
Oh, it's going to be a great environment and a great atmosphere, and we're going to go into that game and try and win it, and we're going to play hard, and I know our girls are really looking forward to that game as well. You know, last year we went scoreless for about 8 minutes of clock time, and in the second half, and we're able to fight our way back to get it to overtime. And so I think that still kind of leaves a little sting in our girls, and so I know they're looking forward to going to the Corn Palace on Saturday.
Coach, I will let you go. Thanks for coming up, Mike. And we'll see you down on the court at halftime for the Senior Day celebration.
Bet. Sounds great. Thank you.
All right, that's Bill Harmson, and that is going to do it for those interviews. It is time now for our player of the game. Brought to you by Ross Hoekstra with State Farm, serving Sioux County and the Tri-State area. Call Ross, 712-722-0806 for your insurance needs, or stop by the Sioux Center office. Our State Farm player of the game today is Willow Bleeker. Willow Bleeker, 5 of 6 shooting, 3-pointers, really opened up the, spread the defense, and got 15 points in 19 minutes of play. Obviously, other candidates, Taylor Drent, 10 points, 7 rebounds today. Gracie Schoenhoven, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals with 2 block shots. And you had Macy Sievers with 15 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, and 4 steals in 22 minutes of play. But today I go with Willow Bleeker, the junior from Sioux Center. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with a quick look at the numbers and the starting lineups for tonight's men's college basketball game. Dordt and Midland coming up in 2 minutes.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
Today's broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts. Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym. Here's your matchup between the Dordt Defenders and the Midland Warriors in men's college basketball in the Great Plains Athletic Conference today. The Dordt Defenders enter with a 13-12 overall mark. And the Dordt Defenders in the conference stand 8-9. This is a critical game for the Dordt Defenders. Still a chance at finishing 4th and 5th mathematically. Take care of part of that by winning games simply. Midland 11-15 overall, 7-11 in the conference. They've been dealt a little bit of a rough hand here recently as they have dealt with some injuries. The Midland Warriors are averaging 78 points per game, giving up 80. Field goal shooting, Midland 49, opponents 47. Three-point shooting, opponents 38, Midland 36. Rebounding, Midland a 34-33 advantage. Butch Lourdes leads Midland with 14.3 points per game. Jeff Roselle out for the year, 13.8 points per game. Jake Orr, 12.9 points per game, 6.2 rebounds, 4 assists. And Nick Dolzal, 10.2 points per game. For the Defenders, 13-12 overall, 8-9 in the conference. Outscoring teams 86-82, 51-48 field goal percentage. 3-point field goal percentage, 40-39 advantage Dordt. Rebounding, 36-31 advantage Defenders. Connor Milliken leads the Defenders with a 18 points per game average. Ty Van Essen right at 14 points with 6.7 rebounds. Judson Hankel 12 points per game, 5.4 rebounds. Jake Proctor 11.9 points per game, 3.2 rebounds. Dordt leads the series 33-14. Midland was an 89-85 winner back in early January. Connor Milliken at 22 points in the loss. Judson Henkel 16 points, Stephen Polacek 15. Midland was topped by Amari Rahaman with 21 points. Jake Orr had 18 points and 7 rebounds. Here then is your starting lineup. First of all, for the Midland Warriors, they will start number 2, Amari Rahaman. Rahaman is a 6'1 freshman from Omaha, Nebraska. Number 5 is Butch Lourdes. Butch Lourdes is a 6'4 junior from Deerfield Beach, Florida. He is averaging 14.3 points per game. Number 21 is Nick Dolzal. Dolzal is a 6'6 senior from Omaha, Nebraska. He is averaging 10.2 points per game. Jake Orr, do-it-all, 6'2 guard/forward. He is from Omaha, Nebraska. It's 12.9 points per game. And number 34 is Anthony Simon. Simon is a 6'5 sophomore from Wahoo, Nebraska, averaging 6.8 points per game. Again for Midland and Coach Tyler Irwin, it's Rahaman, Lourdes, Dolzal, Orr, and Simon. For the Defenders, it'll be number 2, Connor Milliken. Milliken is a 6' junior from Springfield, Nebraska, averaging 18.2 points per game. Stephen Polacek wears number 11. He is a 6'1 sophomore from Bellevue, Nebraska, averaging 7.8 points per game. Judson Henkel wears number 12. Henkel is a 6'9 freshman from Janesville, averaging 11.8 points per game. Ty Van Essen wears number 34. He's a 6'5 senior from Sheldon, averaging 14.3 points per game. And Jake Proctor wears number 77. He is a 6'3 junior from Heston, Kansas. He is averaging 11.6 points per outing. We are just about set for basketball, and that is the Wireless World pregame show. Wireless World, your Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them online at wirelessworld.com. So we reshuffle the deck and get set for the men's contest, starting just a skosh after 5 o'clock. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the recognition of the women's senior basketball players being recognized. Opening tap controlled by the Dordt Defenders. And the Dordt Defenders, Jake Proctor. Proctor over the basketball on the right-hand side all the way down to the baseline. Wraps it around Stephen Polacek. Left corner 3, good. Stephen Polacek with the 3-point basket, and the Dordt defenders open with a 3-0 lead. 3-0 our score, just underway. Pass goes to Simon. Simon gives to Orr. No, fake the handoff. Now comes back over to Rahaman. Rahaman comes back Lourdes. Lourdes, top of the key. Right side, Dolezal. Dolezal. Back left side, Orr. Orr with it, 10 to shoot. Gives to Lourdes. Lourdes at the free throw line. Comes back right side. 3 on the way. In and out, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Hankel. Hankel gets it away. Left side, Milliken. Back to Judson. Judson. Left side, Milliken. Milliken at the top of the key. The high-scoring junior. Comes back right side, Vanessen. Vanessen back over to Milliken. Milliken, Polacek. Polacek feeds it into the post. Hankel. Hankel with it on the baseline. Hankel back outside. Goes into the right corner. Proctor. Ball faked under the baseline. And launches it over the top. Intended for Polacek. A little bit too much mustard on that one. Ends up in the Midland bench area. And the Dordt defenders turn it over. Well, over at the ASB Sports Complex, Dickinson State and Dordt tied 5-5. They're now in the 7th inning of that non-conference softball game. Rahaman to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper from 15. Missed it, no good. Collision between Dordt's Connor Milliken and Ty Vanessen. Here come the defenders. Milliken with the basketball. He goes right side over to Proctor. Proctor with it, gives it up. Hankel. Hankel left side, Milliken. Milliken with a right-hand dribble. Working in against Lourdes. Tough shot, no good. Rebound controlled by Midland and Anthony Simon. So Anthony Simon with the basketball. Simon driving right-hand side. Rahaman. Rahaman back over to Orr. Orr to Rahaman. Rahaman goes down to the block. Dordt double teams the ball. Simon throws it into the backcourt, and it's thrown away. Ball's going to go out of bounds underneath the basket. It'll be Dordt basketball, baseline out of bounds play. So the turnover gives the basketball back to the defenders. Put 20 seconds up on the shot clock. Connor Milliken throwing the ball in. Milliken looking. Gets it in, Polacek. Polacek right corner, comes back. Right side, picking up the dribble. This is Hankel. Hankel guarded closely. Milliken gets around his man, lays it up with the right hand, good. Connor Milliken with a 2-point basket, and the Dordt lead is 5-0. 17:48 left to play, first half. Midland basketball. This is Simon. Simon Lourdes. Lourdes with it on the right side. Lourdes backs it out. Now he's going to back his way in against Polacek. Reversal, Simon into the corner. Rahaman. Rahaman back to Simon. Simon to Orr. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Back Simon. Simon to the block, and Simon's going to be called for traveling. Well, this Midland team, physical looking forwards. Throw Lourdes into that mix as well. He's an off guard, but built like a running back. With it, Proctor. Proctor with it on the right-hand side. For those of you watching on the screen, Lourdes is the number 5 guarding Milliken. Comes back right side, Milliken. Milliken lobs underneath, intended for Hankel. Tipped and controlled by Midland. Midland with the basketball. Midland, Rahaman. Rahaman, Simon. Simon, Lourdes. Lourdes, 3 right corner, missed, no good. Weak side rebound cleared by Polacek. Polacek left side, Proctor. Proctor with it on the wing. Jake Proctor comes back right side over to Milliken. Milliken, Vanessen. Vanessen with the basketball. Dordt leading 5-0. Feed it into the post. Hankel squares up into the paint. Short shot, no good. Gets his own rebound back. Shot, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Midland. Well, Judson Hankel's going to have to get used to some contact today. Rahaman tries to spin. Proctor is there to meet him. Comes back left side, Lourdes. Lourdes, shot no good. Rebound Vanessen, and Vanessen clears it. Vanessen gets it away, Milliken. Milliken with the basketball. Midland has yet to score. Dordt with the basketball, Milliken. Milliken on the left-hand side comes back to Polacek. He hit a 3 to start the game. Dordt leading 5-0. Pass comes left side. Milliken. Milliken spins. Tough shot in traffic. Good. A spin move by Milliken, and the Dordt defenders lead 7-0. 7-0 our score. Judson Hankel looks like he's got a bloody lip, so we'll have a medical timeout. And it'll be Midland basketball. So Hankel will be attended to. Looks like he's got a cut lip. And the Dordt defenders will play defense. as Rahaman takes it across the timeline. 15:55 left to play, first half. Dordt with a 7-0 lead. Down to the baseline, Rahaman. Rahaman's shot no good, but Ty Van Essen is going to be called for the foul. Rahaman, 67% free thrower, will go to the charity stripe. So Rahaman will go to the free throw line. First free throw for the freshman, up and through. Rahaman, as a freshman from Omaha, makes the first one, has a second one coming. Trey McCain, he was a freshman from Decorah. He played a lot of minutes last year for Midland. Now he's coming off the bench instead. Rahaman taking over as the point guard for Midland, makes it a 7-2 game. Proctor with the basketball. Rahaman picks his pocket. Here comes Rahaman. Rahaman takes it up against Proctor. Proctor contests it, and Rahaman will go to the free throw line to shoot two. So Jake Proctor charged with the turnover. Rahaman will go to the free throw line. He'll shoot a pair. First free throw is up and good. Rahaman with another one on the way. He's got the first 2 points of the game for Midland from the free throw line. Now shooting his third free throw, your partner's fourth free throw. Makes the first one. Second one on the way. This one's in and out, no good. And the Dordt lead is 7-3. 7-3 our score. Keeping one eye on that softball game happening at the Dome as well. The scoreboard there, it's tied 5-5 in the 7th inning. Van Essen feeds it left side, Polacek, Van Essen. Tom Dobson is in for Judson Hankel. Ty Van Essen, baseline jumper, good. Ty Van Essen with a 12-footer from the right side. Makes it 9-3. 9-3 our score. Defenders by 6. Down to the baseline, Simon. Simon working to the free throw line with the left hand, gives to Rahaman. Rahaman backs it out. Rahaman comes back right side. This is Dylan Simons. Dylan Simons picks up his dribble. Reversal to Jake Orr, and Tom Dobson got caught up in the air. He'll get whistled for the personal foul on the head fake. It's foul number 1 on Dobson. And we've got a media timeout. 14:51 left to play in the first half. Our first media timeout, this timeout brought to you by Vision Companies. Envision the possibilities, create your space. VisionBuilders.com. Back with more in a minute.
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes. Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail. Midland basketball after the media timeout. The Dordt defenders leading 9-3. Midland has the basketball, though, and the Warriors will throw it in. Lourdes gets it into Rahaman. Rahaman with it. And they throw it to Lourdes. Lourdes right corner. Drops it off to Simons. Simons, reversal, left side. 3 is off the mark, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds, and it's saved into Jake Proctor. Proctor with the basketball up the right sideline, gets it ahead to Dobson. Dobson cross-court pass, tapped out of bounds by Lourdes. It will be Dordt basketball. So Lourdes knocked it away. Midland trying to sell that Dordt had touched it. Asa Rogasic will check into the game for the defenders. Stephen Polacek checking out. Proctor, right side, Van Essen. His 3 off the mark, no good. There for the rebound, Tom Dobson. Fires it back over to Proctor. Proctor, Rogasic. Rogasic, runner from 12, in and out, no good. And the rebound taken away by Simons. Simons with the basketball. Simons with it, brings it up the floor, gets the return pass now. With it on the left-hand side, this is Dylan Simons working in against Rogasic. Reverse layup by Rahaman, no good. Rebound cleared by Proctor. Proctor with the basketball to Trailer Dobson. Dobson is going to be called for traveling. Coach Brian Van Haften thinking there might have been a hold on the play, but no call made. They call the travel on Tom Dobson in transition. And it will be Midland basketball. So Midland gets it back on the turnover with 13:44 remaining, first half. Low scoring affair thus far, 9-3. Cole Peterson with it into Lourdes. Lourdes back over to Simons. Simons, Lourdes. Lourdes at the top of the key, right-hand side now, working in against Vanesson. And we're going to have an offensive foul called on Butch Lourdes. Lourdes whistled for the personal foul. So he is whistled for the personal foul, lowered the shoulder and went into Ty Vanesson. And the Dordt defenders now, Connor Milliken will inbound. He gets it into Braden Beckering. Beckering up the floor with it on the right-hand side. Gives it to Vanesson. Vanesson picks it up. Vanesson comes back right side. Goes back over to Rogasic. Rogasic with it. Rogasic over to Milliken. Milliken three, missed it, no good. And the rebound taken away by Rahaman. Rahaman with it. Rahaman on the left-hand side. And he travels with it. Took it into the lane, hesitated, and gets whistled for the travel. So the defenders leading 9-3. 13 minutes left to play in the game, in the half that is. Talking about in the game, saw an NAI score, I believe it was a Frontier Conference contest. Ended up in the 30s and 40s men's game. Pass left side, gives to Beckering, throw it into the block. Underneath is Hankel. Hankel loses it on the way up. And the rebound is cleared by Midland. Dordt has had their opportunities, just haven't come up with much. A little bit more, though, than Midland up to this point. Steal by the defenders and Ty Vanesson. Vanesson will bring it up the floor himself. Ty with it, crosses over, drives in, puts it up with the left hand. No good, but a foul on the play. Foul's going to go against Cole Peterson. That's going to be number 1 on Peterson. And the Dordt defenders will go to the free throw line with Ty Vanesson shooting 2 free throws. He's an 88% free thrower. Dordt leading 9-3, chance to extend the lead. Free throw by Ty is up and through. Another one on the way. The defenders trying to get back to 500 in the conference with 2 games remaining after today. Free throw on the way for Vanesson is up and through. So Vanesson with 4 points, and the defender lead is 11-3. 11-3 defenders. Left-hand side, Trey McCain into the game. McCain, left corner 3, missed it, left it short, rebound tapped. Hankel comes away with it. Hankel comes over right side, now gets the pass underneath Beckering. Beckering layup good. Braden Beckering with a 2-point bucket. Dordt leads 13-3. 11:57 left to go in regulation in the first half. And Midland is forced to use a timeout. Can't wait for the media timeout in 2 minutes. They got to talk it over. 13-3, Dordt leading by 10. This timeout brought to you by Vision Companies. Envision the possibilities, create your space. VisionBuilders.com. Back with more in a minute.
Each year, more students find their place at Dordt University. Through top-ranked academics and athletics, Dordt continues to flourish and grow. But what defines Dordt goes far beyond national recognition. It's an unwavering commitment to prepare graduates to serve in a changing world. But that mission doesn't end at graduation. It continues through the work and leadership of our graduates until all is made new.
To 3 our score. The Dordt defenders with a 10-point advantage with 11:56 left to go in the first half. Bringing the basketball up the floor with it on the left-hand side is McCain. McCain goes back over to Simons. Simons with it. Simons has it tipped away, comes back over to McCain. McCain with it on the right-hand side. McCain gives it up to Simons. Simons, now Lourdes. Lourdes, 8 to shoot. Right corner 3, missed, no good. And the rebound is saved in by Midland in the corner with 2 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Didn't get the clock stopped, though, I'm afraid. And there's 20 on the shot clock. Shot must have evidently hit the rim. I don't recall, to be honest with you. Lourdes with it in the corner, gets it to Orr. Orr down to the baseline, cut off by Milliken. Top of the key, triple, miss, no good. Rebound taken away by Hankel. Hankel outlets over to Milliken. Milliken with the basketball. Milliken comes back left side, back over to Rogasic. Rogasic with it at the top of the key. He's got it on the right-hand side. Goes to Vanessen, feed it down low, back to the basket. This is Henkel on the baseline. Kick out pass on the double team. Back over to Ty. Ty, 3, no good. Tap out by Henkel. Rebound controlled by Rogasic. 10:58 left to play here in the half, and a layup by Connor Milliken. Milliken with a 2-point bucket. He's got 6, and the defender lead is 15-3. Midland struggling from the field so far in this one. The Warriors 0 for 9 from the field, 0 of 6 on threes, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. 9 minutes and 10 seconds into this one. That's what they have to show for their day thus far. The defenders, by comparison, 6 of 13 from the floor, including 1 of 4 on threes. The defenders, 5 turnovers, 12 rebounds. They've out-rebounded Midland thus far, 12-5. We're approaching that 1-quarter mark, if you will. Pass goes to McCain. McCain at the top of the key, looking down low. Dordt on the defense, taps it away. And the ball taken away by Beckering. Beckering steals the save attempt, gives it to Skop. Skop unable to finish with the right hand. Here comes Lourdes. Lourdes heading down the floor with a head full of steam. Stops on the right side. Back it goes to McCain. McCain left side, Orr drops it into the corner. This is Dolezal. Dolezal back to Orr. Orr trying to take the lid off of the basket. Shot no good, and the ball bounces off of the shot clock. Out of bounds, it will be Dordt basketball. Dordt softball team has just beaten Dickinson State with a walk-off single by Annabelle Hensley, scoring Taylor Schulting. So the Dordt softball team, I believe at this point they're 10-1, played 11 games. Lone loss to NCAA Division II member Wayne State. With it, Dobson. Dobson back to the basket, working his way into the post with the left hand. Missed it, no good. Everything but the finish for Tommy, and here comes Midland. Midland with the basketball. Rahaman, free throw line to Orr. Orr to Lourdes. Lourdes gives it up out front. Right side pass, Rahaman. Rahaman puts it up with the right hand, good. Amari Rahaman with all 5 points for Midland. Their first field goal comes with 9:30 left to go in the half. Right side it goes, back to Milliken. Milliken hesitating, splits the defense, and the ball is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Dordt. It'll be Midland basketball. So we have a timeout on the floor. Immediate timeout. We'll keep it right here for KIHK listeners, but we will take a break on the Dordt Media Network. This timeout brought to you by Vision Companies. Envision the possibilities. Create your space. VisionBuilders.com. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping, and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@outdoorelementsinc.com.
15-5 our score as we resume play. Reminder that our pregame and postgame shows brought to you by Wireless World, your local Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them at wirelessworld.com. Rahamen trying to, beg your pardon, this is McCain into the paint. McCain gives it up to Dolezal. Dolezal misses the shot. Rebound cleared by the defenders. 9 minutes left to go in the half. Midland has 1 field goal. Dordt basketball. Pass Proctor. Proctor gets the return pass. He's into the paint. Hook shot by Proctor, missed it, no good. Tap by Skop, no good. And the defenders with a 15-5 lead. Here comes Midland. Midland with the basketball. This is Lourdes. Lourdes out front. Lourdes back to Orr. Orr down to the baseline. Cut off. Dordt with a 10-point lead. McCain thought about the 3. Back to Lourdes. 15 to shoot. Orr taking it in against Dylan Skop. Cut off. And we've got a foul on the play. Connor Milliken going after it. He and Lourdes collide. And Lourdes, and he'll pick himself up. Lourdes got that one folded, got the leg folded up underneath him. So foul on the play called on Connor Milliken. And for Connor, that's number 1. Lourdes will stay in the game. And Butch Lourdes sets a pick. Now gets the return pass. Top of the key 3 by Lourdes. Good. Butch Lourdes with the 3-point basket. It's 15-8. Defenders by 7. Proctor takes it across half court. Proctor left-hand side. Vanesson. Vanesson back to Proctor. Proctor thought about the 3. Now comes back over to Milliken. Milliken, Vanesson, short corner. Milliken crosses over. Drives in. Off-balance shot, no good, and the rebound is cleared by Rahamen. Rahamen gets it over to Orr. Orr on the left-hand side. Chance for Midland to cut into the lead. 3-pointer, Rahamen missed it, no good. Rebound taken away by Vanesson. Snaps it over to Milliken. Milliken across the timeline. Milliken, left side Proctor. Transition, triple, no good, and the rebound cleared by Rahamen. Rahamen with the basketball. Rahamen with the basketball. He's looking down low. Post defense for Polacek, and a lob pass goes down low, intended for Dolezal, and they're going to call Polacek for the hold. And for Polacek, that's number 1 on him. And Judson Hankel will check back into the game. Tom Dobson will check out. And throwing the ball in is Rahamen. Rahamen gets it into Orr. Orr with it. Right-hand side. Back it goes to Rahamen. Now McCain, left side Lourdes. Lourdes into the paint. McCain, 3-pointer, missed, no good. And the rebound cleared by Dolezal. Right corner, Lourdes, no good. Rebound, Dolezal. Back to McCain. McCain, finger roll layup, good. Trey McCain with the 2-point bucket. And the Dordt defenders lead 15-10. 15-10, so the Warriors on a 7-0 run right now. After getting down 15-3. Hankel penetrating, puts it up, shot no good, and the rebound is taken away by Orr. Orr with it up the floor. Jake Orr into the corner, Lourdes. Lourdes lets fly with the 3, missed it, no good. And the rebound taken away by the defenders. Defender basketball. Milliken with it on the left-hand side. Milliken gets it to Vanesson. Vanesson back to the basket. Vanesson working against Orr, and Orr is going to be called for the personal foul. Jake Orr whistled for foul number 1, team foul number 3 against the Warriors. And they will say that that foul came before the shot attempt. 6:08 remaining in the half. Dordt leading 15-10. Low-scoring tussle thus far. Pass comes into Proctor. Proctor, layup right hand, good. Jake Proctor with a 2-point bucket. Dordt leads 17-10. Bringing the basketball up is Rahamen. Rahamen hands it back to Orr. Orr cuts back to the left side. Backdoor cut, Rahamen. Back over to Lourdes. They'll invite the 3, and he makes it. Butch Lourdes with the 3-point basket. Dordt leads 17-13. Milliken, Polacek, top of the key three, missed, no good. Rebound tapped, controlled by Milliken. Milliken, jumper in the lane, good. Milliken on the spin move, he's got 8, and the defender lead is 19-13. 19-13 defenders. Orr trying to get going on the move. He's on the right elbow, kick out pass. Simons missed it, no good, beg your pardon, that's Alec Noonan with it, right hand side. Goes to Proctor. Proctor open look at a three. Got it. Jake Proctor with the three-point basket. He's got 5, and the defenders extend the lead back to 9 after having their lead cut down to 5 and 4 actually at 17-13. Back-to-back baskets by the defenders, and they're back up by 9. Pass right side, Lourdes. Another 3. Missed it. No good. Rebound cleared by the defenders. Long pass into the front court. Proctor. Proctor lays it up with the right hand. Left side. Good. Jake Proctor with 7, and the defender lead is 24-13. 7 unanswered for the defenders, and a timeout on the floor charged to Midland. 24-13, Dordt leading. 4:33 left to go in the first half. This timeout is brought to you by Vision Companies. Envision the possibilities, create your space. VisionBuilders.com. We'll take a 1-minute break on the Dordt Media Network. Back with more after this. Today's broadcast brought to you by Eric Rankin, a proud sponsor of Dordt University Defender Athletics. For all your investment needs, call 712-722-0618 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, SPIC. Members Cut, more than meat, where strong values, great food, and hometown spirit comes together. Stop in and taste the difference community makes. Located just south of Scooters on Highway 75.
This is a Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Midland basketball after the timeout, 24-13 with 4:31 remaining in the half. Midland has 2 timeouts remaining. Dordt leading 24-13. Dordt on a 7-0 run right now, and Midland turns it over. Dordt gets it back. We'll have a lot to recap at halftime of this men's contest. GPAC scores. We'll probably have some men's basketball finals. We'll have some Dordt finals. Left side it goes Milliken. Milliken feeds it into the post. Henkel back to the basket. Vanessen. High-low pass down to Milliken. Milliken back to the basket. Back over to Vanessen. 4 minutes to go in the half. Dordt with the basketball back up front. Ty 3. Left it short. No good. Long rebound. And it is saved off of Lourdes, but it stays in play. Here comes Orr. Orr lost it on the way up, and Jake Proctor is going to be called for the personal foul. Jake Proctor whistled for foul number 1, team foul number 6 on the defenders. Free throws on the way for Jake Orr. So Jake Orr will shoot 2 free throws. Orr scoreless thus far, 12.9 points per game average. And the first one no good. He's a 60% free thrower. I do remember that over the course of his career. Free throw shooting just a little bit poorer percentage than you would normally associate with a 1,000-point scorer. Scored a bunch of points, has Orr. Second free throw no good. So Orr misses them both. It's 24-13 defenders. Last outing for Midland. Lost to Mount Marty, 69-57. In the paint, Ty Vanessen, he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line now for a 3-point play opportunity. So Ty Vanessen with an opportunity to extend the lead. Right now it's at a baker's dozen. Braden Beckering's into the game. Jake Proctor is out. Asa Rogasic will check into the game. 3:34 left to go in the game, in the half that is. Looked up at the clock, it's 5:30. That's normally the end of the game, but Ty Van Essen knocks down the free throw. Ty now with 7, if my math is correct. Dordt leading 27-13. The defenders right now on a 10-0 run. Right side, Rahaman pick and roll intended for Anthony Simon. And Simon unable to race down after it. And the Dordt defender lead is 27-13 over the basketball. 3 minutes and 13 seconds counting down. Right side it goes. Hankel. Hankel fires it over to Ty Van Essen. Here's Beckering. Beckering drops it off for Hankel. Hankel in the lane. Left-handed shot, good. Judson Hankel with his first 2 points. Dordt leads 29-13. Rahaman with the basketball. Right-hand side into the paint. Kick out pass. Left side, Simon. Simon thinks better of it. Now goes back over to Lourdes. Lourdes gives it up to Simons. Simons with the basketball. Well, if you take away those 2 threes by Lourdes, my goodness, Midland has had a really hard time. And Asa Rogasic trying to play in the post, and they're posting him up, and Dylan Simons draws the foul on him. Simons a 62% free throw shooter. He'll shoot a pair here. 29-13. It's been a while since Midland scored again. Midland, first free throw is up and good for Simons, his first point of the day. Midland has 4 field goals so far in this one. Stops the run for the defenders at 12 in a row. Second free throw is up and good as well, 29-15. Simons makes them both. It's 29-15. Dordt with the basketball. 2.5 left to go in the half. Rogasic comes back right side. Milliken. Milliken left side to Beckering. Beckering. High post pass. Van Essen underneath. Short corner. Now pass back over to Rogasic. 3 good. Asa Rogasic with the 3. He's the 7th different player to score for the defenders so far. Connor Milliken leading the defenders with 8. Braden Beckering on the help defense knocks away the post entry pass. Ahead they go to Hankel. Hankel has to save it in, and Lourdes comes away with it. Lourdes with the basketball. Lourdes into the front court. Passes left side. Orr thought about the 3. And we've got a foul on the play called on Butch Lourdes. Lourdes running through Ty Van Essen. That's going to be foul number 2 on Lourdes. And with 1:52 left to go in the half, the defenders with a 32-15 lead. Dordt leading by 17, and the basketball under 2 to go. Back over to Rogasic. Rogasic, Dobson. Dobson, Rogasic. 3, left side, no good. Rebound taken away, Van Essen. Van Essen to Rogasic. Ball tap, taken away by Orr. Orr driving in. Orr with the shot with the right hand, and Jake Orr with his first field goal. Dordt leads 32-17. Rogasic with it. Dordt leading by 15. Pass back over to Van Essen. Right side, Milliken. Milliken with it at the top of the key. Milliken rips through. Nothing there. Milliken still with the dribble. Connor working against Lourdes. Fading away from 10. Can't get it to go. And it's taken away by Jake Orr on the rebound. Orr with the basketball. Orr coming back the other way. Orr pass right side. Goes back out to Anthony Simon. Missed it badly. Rebound taken away by the defenders. Now Dobson. Dobson with the right hand, and he's fouled from behind. Foul's going to go on Anthony Simon. A little bit ragged here in the first half. 32-17. Defenders by 15. And Tom Dobson will go to the free throw line. So free throws on the way for Dobson. First one no good. And another free throw on the way for Dobson. Dordt leading 32-17, 53.9 seconds remaining in the half. Skop on the floor for the defenders along with Beckering, Dobson, Milliken, and Van Essen. Dobson gets that one through with the left hand, and the Dordt lead is 33-17. 33-17 defenders. Left side pass goes to McCain. McCain to Orr, guarded by Van Essen. Goes to Lourdes. Lourdes head fake. Lourdes in traffic. Shot no good. Rebound taken away by Skop. Scop to Vanesson. Vanesson with the basketball. And the Dordt defenders will call the use it or lose it timeout. This timeout brought to you
Today's
by
broadcast is brought to you by RA.
Vision Companies. Envision the possibilities. Create your space. VisionBuilders.com. Back with more in 30 seconds.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts. Discover more than just inventory, service, and financing for Ford models. Mao Motor Company is committed to exceptional customer service. Mao Motor on Highway 75 North in Sioux Center. Online, maomotor.com. Today's broadcast brought to you by Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit.
(33-17), defenders with the basketball. Shot clock and game clock about a 10-second difference. Dordt gets the ball inbounded to Proctor. Proctor with it, working against McCain. Dordt with a 16-point advantage. They've led by as many as 17, trying to extend it even further here. Left side pass, Proctor. 15 to shoot for the defenders. Milliken back to Vanesson on the left wing. Now Milliken, right side. Milliken tests the waters, nothing there. 5 seconds and he lost it. Taken away by Midland. Midland up the floor, 10 seconds. On the game clock, driving in with the right hand, laying it up is Dylan Simons. 4 seconds left. Proctor back to Milliken. Milliken 3 at the horn, off the mark, no good. And that's the end of the first half. Our score, Dordt 33, Midland 19. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be back and we'll have at halftime some of the recognition of the Dordt senior women's basketball players, and we'll be back with that right after this. This is Dordt Basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 1 minute.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
The Dordt defenders leading at halftime 33-19 over the Midland Warriors at halftime of this men's contest. And while we're at halftime of the men's contest, we're also having the recognition of the seniors involved with the Dordt women's basketball program. And those seniors include Macy Sievers, Mackenzie Goodwin, Taylor Drent, Kaylee Davis, Annika Klompine, Emma Droeg, and Tegan DeJager. So all 6 of those, beg your pardon, 7 of those individuals being recognized here at halftime. Emma Droeg, Tegan DeJager, and Annika Klompine. They fill managerial roles and administrative work for the Defender women's basketball program. They take care of a lot of the unseen responsibilities that you only notice when they don't get done. And then the players, you got Kaylee Davis, a senior from Rock Rapids. She is going to be working in Rock Rapids at an engineering firm after graduation. Taylor Drent, she's going to be looking for a nursing job. She's also getting married here in she's getting married this summer. Mackenzie Goodwin, we also noted that she is going to be a graduate assistant in the Dordt women's basketball program beyond this year. And Macy Sievers she's going to be graduating in May, elementary education major. She's looking for a job and likely moving back a little closer to what she would call home, the Storm Lake and Newell Fonda area. So those individuals being recognized right now. You see Emma Drogue on the floor right now with her brother DJ. DJ is involved with the women's basketball program as an assistant coach. And so all of those individuals being recognized here at halftime. The men's contest, go ahead and run the Hague Health Center highlights as we can continue on through this. Well, yes, go ahead and run those Hague Health Center highlights. The Hague Health Center proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. And we'll be getting back to some more of the video of the seniors as I recap the first half. The Dordt defenders out to a 7-0 lead through early on. Built the lead to 15-3 before Midland was able to cut the difference down to 15-10 and 17-13. The defenders proceeded to go on a 12-0 run to go up 29-13, and they lead 33-19 at the half. To make sure that we can stay here as long as we can, we will continue on with taking a look at the numbers as Coach Bill Harmson talks about the role that Annika Klompien played with this Dordt women's basketball team. Now the next one you'll see on the video, that will be Kaylee Davis. For the Dordt defenders, Dordt 13 of 31 from the floor, 42%, 3 of 11 on threes, 27%, 4 for 5 on free throws, 80%. For the Midland Warriors, 6 of 25 from the floor, 24%, 2 for 16 on threes, 13%, and 5 for 8 from the free throw line, 63%. The Dordt defenders, 22-15, the rebounding edge, and they forced 10 turnovers, and the Dordt defenders committed 9. Right now you see Kaylee Davis on the floor with her parents. As noted earlier, she'll be graduating with an engineering degree and will be employed as an engineer post-graduation. The Dordt defenders led in the first half by Connor Milliken with 8 points, Ty Vanessen with 7, Jake Proctor with 7, 3 for Stephen Polacek, 2 for Judson Henkel, 2 for Braden Beckering, 3 for Asa Rogasic, and 1 for Tom Dobson. For the Midland Warriors so far, Butch Lourdes with 6 points, Amari Rahaman with 5, 2 for Jake Orr, 2 for Trey McCain, 4 for Dylan Simons. The Dordt defenders led in rebounding in the first half by Judson Henkel with 7, Connor Milliken with 6. So that's the rebounding leaders for the defenders. Milliken also with 3 assists, and Ty Vanessen with 2. For the Midland Warriors, they are led by Amari Rahaman with 6 rebounds and 1 assist. Only 2 assisted baskets for the Midland Warriors in the first half of play. And right now, Taylor Drent being recognized along with her parents. Taylor is a senior from Sioux City. She's also on the floor with her fiance, Cooper Hidalgo. Reminder that our highlights were brought to you by Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. Earlier today, the Dordt men's volleyball team dropped a 3-1 decision with William Penn. And the Dordt defenders now 9-4 in men's volleyball play. The Dordt softball team got a pair of wins today over Bismarck State and Dickinson State, winning in walk-off fashion over Dickinson State 6-5. Mackenzie Goodwin will be next up on your screen if you're watching online. Mackenzie Goodwin, she is a senior from Kingsley, Iowa, and recapping, she will also be joining the Dordt women's basketball program as a graduate assistant for the next 2 years. Earlier today, the Dordt women's basketball team, a winner over Midland. And the Dordt defenders, relatively easy one today, 106-35 the final. The defender women wrap up at least a share of the conference title. with a 19-1 record through 20 games. They've got 2 games remaining, going to the Corn Palace on Wednesday of this week and off to Forest City next Saturday. Concordia stands 16-4 in the league after their win over Briarcliff 83-77. Hastings, a 79-59 winner over the Morningside Mustangs. And so Hastings goes to 15-5. They will finish no worse than 4th in the league and could still finish as high as a tie for 2nd. Doane, a winner over Waldorf, 74-64. Doane right now a game-and-a-half lead over the Morningside Mustangs with 2 games remaining. The Doane Tigers still have to go to Hastings, and they have to host Midland as they try to wrap up a top 8 finish. You see Macy Sievers. Macy Sievers being introduced now. She's got parents and her fiance on the floor as well. So she is being recognized. And for the Dordt Defender women's basketball team, the Defenders, the women being recognized for their senior day. I think we've talked about as much as we can, and just hard to pick up that house audio and do it justice. So we are going to take now a 2-minute break. We've had all of the seniors represented on our video, and we're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with more from the DeWitt Gym at halftime right after this. This is Dordt Basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 2 minutes.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a team member or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. There's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has for each game, and that's a game plan. And no matter the outcome of the game, there's tremendous value in growth in working together as a team to execute that game plan. What about you? Do you have a game plan for your financial life? Or are you so busy with everything else that life throws your way? If you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours and hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, the planning firm here in Sioux Center has been helping households build and execute their financial game plans on all the things more important than money. I'm Tom DeYoung, president of the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule a complimentary Discover meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your financial game plan on all the things in your life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com, on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
The Dordt Defender men leading 33-19 at halftime of this Great Plains Athletic Conference basketball game. And Coach Bill Harmson concluding his comments about the Dordt women's basketball seniors, and concluding those comments and wrapping them up shortly. And then we'll have about 3 minutes remaining, and we'll get warmed up for the second half. Men's basketball scores: Mount Marty a winner over Dakota Wesleyan 88-76 today. Morningside a winner over Hastings 103-91, and it was Doane over Waldorf in men's play 95-67. The Dordt men's the other men's game that has not gone final yet. Briarcliff leads Concordia by 9 points, 70-61. And that is the only game that hasn't gone final up to this point. Scratching through the standings, then Northwestern has a bye, so they stay 13-5. Morningside improves to 17-2 with 1 game remaining. They wrapped the conference championship up 1 week ago. Mount Marty, they got a win today over Dakota Wesleyan, so they will improve to 12-7. They also have just 1 game remaining. Looks like Concordia is going to lose. I can't figure this year out. Briar Cliff, who Dordt just thumped on Wednesday, is going to get a win, it appears, over Concordia. Somebody once told me it's all about matchups. Try and figure it out. Dakota Wesleyan falls to 9-9. Dordt 8-9 and holding, pending this outcome. Midland 7-11. Midland will have just 1 game remaining after today. Hastings falls to 6-12. It's getting difficult for Hastings to make the postseason tournament. They've got 2 games remaining after today. And if Midland were to come back today and get a win, it'd be really hard for Hastings. If Dordt can hold on to win, things will get challenging for the Hastings. Hastings will still have a chance, as Midland would just have a 1 game lead in the win column on the Hastings Broncos. Let's take another 2-minute break, and we'll be back with more at halftime. Dordt leading Midland in men's basketball play 33-19. Let's take a 2-minute break, back with more right after this.
I think one of the distinctives for our program is that we're designing it for everyone, whether they have a background in business or they don't have a background in business. Students can take what they're learning in class and bring it right back into work. There's a real practical sense within the program of saying, this isn't just a big idea that's out there and you're walking through the hoops to be able to get done, but let's benefit your business tomorrow with the program that you're going through.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
At Dordt, every sporting event is a chance for students to learn and for our community to come together. Through the Dordt Media Network, students gain real experience, capturing moments and sharing them with fans everywhere.
Our students handle every part of the broadcast.
We are asking for your investment to support the broadcast and the team behind it.
You're helping students learn while Defender broadcasts run with excellence. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders. Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants, offices in Sioux Center and Lars. Helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner & Zwart Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. Today's broadcast brought to you by Skibout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Skibout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Skibout and see the difference.
(33-19), the Dordt Defenders with a 14-point advantage as we get set for the start of the second half. The Dordt Defender men trying to get a win and trying to stay in the hunt for a couple of, move up a spot or two in the standings. Still have 2 games remaining, going on the road for the next 2 games. They'll be off to the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota on Wednesday. And then we'll be at Forest City to conclude the regular season next Saturday. Midland with the basketball to start the second half. With it out front, they pass it into the block. This is Orr with it back to the basket against Proctor. Comes back left side, driving in Rahaman. Rahaman's pass tipped and goes out of bounds. Polacek had his mitts on it, unable to bring it in. And now the defenders will defend Midland's inbounds play. Pass goes right side. Lourdes gives to Orr with it on the right side, guarded there by Milliken. Milliken not given any ground. They throw it into the corner. Nothing there this time for Simons. Simons starting the second half. 3 missed, no good. Rebound deflected, taken away by Milliken. Milliken with the basketball, 30 seconds gone in the half. And the Dordt lead is 33-19. Proctor with it on the wing. Proctor at the top of the key now. Jake goes left side, feed it into the post. This is Henkel. Henkel has it stripped away by Orr, and we've got a foul on the play. Midland trying to bring the double team that time, and Jake Orr is going to be called for the personal foul. And going to the free throw line will be the defenders, Judson Henkel. Henkel with a couple of points so far today, 70% free thrower. First free throw on the way for Henkel, off the mark, no good. That one slithers off of the rim. Another one on the way for Henkel. So Henkel trying to extend the lead to 15. Dordt's led by as many as 17 today. And that one's up and through. So 34-19, defenders leading. Dordt scores the first point of the second half. And here come the Warriors. Warrior basketball. Lourdes left side. Simons, 3, good. Dylan Simons with 7 points. Back we come the other way. Proctor, right side, Vanessen. Vanessen feeds it into the corner. Now left side, Polacek on the wing. Polacek steps through, comes back, Henkel. Henkel picks up his dribble. 18:35 left to go. Backdoor cut. Polacek, layup good. He's got 5. Dordt works for the double team, for the backdoor cut. And the defender lead is 36-22. 18:20 left to play. Lourdes goes right side, Simons. Simons with it on the wing. Simons looking. Simons over to Lourdes. Lourdes gives it back over to Orr. Cross-court pass deflected, taken away by Milliken. Milliken gliding in, layup with the right hand, good. Connor with 10. And the Dordt lead is 38-22. So Connor Milliken with 10 points, leading all players. Back to the basket, Orr against Proctor. Shot with the right hand from the left side, good for Jake Orr. Orr with 4. And the defender lead is 38-24. Right side pass, Milliken. Milliken back out front. Henkel looks for the reversal, goes to Polacek. Polacek wraps it around Vanessen. Vanessen 3, good. Ty Vanessen with 10, and the Dordt lead is 41-24. Dordt matches their biggest lead of the game so far. Left-hand side, Rahaman comes back to Orr. Lourdes, right side, Simons. Simons gives it up, Dolezal, and driving in Lourdes. 2-point bucket, good. He's got 8. 41-26 defenders. Proctor, 2 players around him. Ball deflected out to Milliken. Milliken with it. 17 minutes left to go in the game. Proctor, shot no good, but there for the rebound and the putback, Judson Henkel. Henkel with 5. And the defender lead, 43-26. 2 teams swapping 2-point baskets that time. Back to the basket, Orr against Proctor. Shot no good. Rebound tapped by Vanessen to Henkel. Henkel with the basketball, gives it up, Milliken across the timeline. Milliken with it at the top of the key. Milliken comes back, right side Proctor, JP 3, good. Jake Proctor with 10, and the defenders extend the lead to 20. 46-26, biggest lead of the game for the defenders, with 3:40 gone in the half. Pass out top, answering 3, no good. Rebound Proctor. Proctor races ahead to Vanessen. Vanessen lays it up with the right hand, good. Ty Vanessen with 12. Dordt leads by 22, 48-26. Timeout on the floor, charge to the Midland Warriors and Coach Tyler Irwin. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 1 minute.
At American Investment and Trust, we know financial planning is a never-ending journey, and we have the right team to take you every step of the way. We understand that a solid financial framework can only be built when risks are considered. Planning for tomorrow means starting today, and once you've built a legacy, We help make sure your vision carries on to the next generation. For a comprehensive financial plan, the team at American Investment and Trust is here for you. American Investment and Trust, managing change.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery.
The Greenhouse, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
48-26, Dordt with a 22-point lead. Inbounding the basketball, Lords. Lords gives it up. This is Rahaman. Rahaman with it. Dordt up by 22. Lords chases it down in the corner. Comes back out front. Rahaman. Rahaman with it. Rahaman looking for the backdoor cut. Now goes right side instead to Simons. Simons with it to Lords. 8 to shoot. Gets it up on the rim. Shot no good. And the rebound taken away by Hankel. Outlets. Here's Milliken. Doesn't have the numbers. Right side pass. Proctor. Proctor gives it up. Milliken driving in, shot blocked from behind, rebound taken away, Midland the trailer, Simons shot, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Vanesson, and Vanesson is Vanesson is fouled on the play. Foul's going to go on Anthony Simon, that's number 1 on him. Well, Anthony Simon whistled for the personal. That's going to actually be number 2 on him with 15-16 remaining in regulation. With the basketball is Jake Proctor. Proctor takes it across the timeline. Proctor with it on the right-hand side, splits the defense and has it tapped away by Rahaman. And inbounding will be Dordt's Connor Milliken. 48-26 defenders. Throwing it in is Milliken. Milliken throws it into the corner, 18 to shoot. This is Polacek. Polacek, left side Dobson, hands it off Milliken, over the top, Vanesson. Vanesson layup, good. Vanesson with 14, the assist to Milliken. Connor Milliken with the assist, and back we head the other way. Midland basketball, right-hand side, Lourdes, guard. Comes back right side, Orr, into the corner. This is Rahaman. Rahaman with it on the elbow. Gives it up. Left side, Jake Orr. Orr, 3, good. Jake Orr with the 3-point basket. That stops the run of 9 points in a row by the defenders. It's 50-29. 14-20 remaining. Vanesson with the basketball. Vanesson over to Dobson. Dobson with it out front. Dobson goes left side, Milliken. Milliken trying to get around the corner. Unable to do so. Throws it back out front for Proctor, 8 to shoot. Proctor, nothing there. Vanesson, 5 to shoot. Vanesson, head fake. Tough shot from 10, good. Ty Vanesson with a 2-point bucket. He's got 16, and the defender lead is 52-29. Tough shot by Vanesson going to his left, coming back, shooting with his right from about 10 feet. Shot from the wing, missed, no good. A rebound taken away by Vanesson, and the Dordt defenders with a 52-29 lead. Left side Proctor, transition 3, missed it, no good. Rebound taken away by Lords. Lords with the basketball, Butch Lourdes. He's got it, left-hand side. Throw it back. 3 on the way, missed, no good. Rebound taken away by Vanesson. So Vanesson controlling the boards right now for the defenders. Pretty loose with it, though. The defenders turn it over in transition. And here comes Midland, and a blocking foul called on Jake Proctor. The defenders with a 30-18 rebounding edge. Ty Vanesson now with 7 rebounds to go with 16 points. And we have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
We really want to give them practice skills that they can use to serve their clients or serve the organizations that they work for.
As we resume play, a three-pointer by the Midland Warriors. Dylan Simons, he's got 10, and the defender lead is 20, 52-32. Proctor passes left side. That was foul number 3, by the way, on Proctor. Jumper by Beckering. Braden Beckering with the 2-point bucket. Braden Beckering now with 4 points, and the defenders lead 54-32. Foul called in the paint. That's going to go on the defenders and Braden Beckering. Beckering called for the personal, his first. Team foul number 2 on Dordt. Throwing the ball in will be Trey McCain. They get it. Simon. Anthony Simon with a 2-point bucket, his first points of the day. And the Dordt lead is 20, 54-34. Beckering, right side it goes to Vanessen. Vanessen to Proctor. Proctor with it. Back out front, Beckering. Beckering left side, Vanessen. Vanessen out front. With it is Henkel. Henkel, Rogasic. Beckering driving in. His shot with the right hand off of the glass, good. Braden Beckering with 6. That's a new career high for the freshman. And the Dordt lead is 54-34. Answering with a 3 is Dylan Simons. Simons with 13. And the defender lead is 56-37. Under 12 to go in the game. Out front, Henkel. Henkel gives it up, Vanessen. Vanessen with it on the right-hand side. Guarded there by Simons. Trying to throw it into the post, and we've got a hold called on Dylan Simons. Well, it's gone final. Briarcliff has defeated Concordia 80-72. Briarcliff goes to 10-9 in the league with 1 game remaining for them. They've got to go to Morningside. Dordt has a sweep of Briarcliff on their resume. Pass goes right side, Vanessen. Rogasic. Rogasic with it out front. Asa puts it on the deck. 11:40 left to go in the game. Vanessen head fake. Puts it up off the glass, drew the contact. Shot is good. No foul called, but he's got 18. Vanessen putting together a solid week. He had a nice game against Briarcliff as well. Right side pass, Midland. Midland with the basketball, Simons. Simons down to the baseline. Simons, nothing there. Kicks it back out front. Left side, Lourdes. Lourdes, jumper, left baseline, no good. Rebound is tipped and taken away by Milliken. Connor with the basketball. Milliken up the floor. Vanessen rifles it underneath Henkel. Henkel layup good. Judson Henkel with 7 here in the second half. Dordt leads 60-37. 60-37 our score. Under 11 to go in the game. Pass goes into the post. Simon. Right side McCain. McCain right wing 3. Missed, no good. Rebound Simon. Simon shot no good. Rebound cleared by Henkel. Henkel with it, back over to Milliken. Lob pass over the top to Vanessen. Vanessen, layup good. Ty Vanessen with 13 in the second half, 20 for the ball game. He's coming off a 24-point performance against Briarcliff. Dordt leading by 25. And the inbounds pass taken away by Simons, and Simons with a 3-point play opportunity. So Dylan Simons, a transition basket, steals the inbounds pass, gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Trying to cut this down to a 20-point difference with 10:22 left to go in the half. That's left to go in regulation. Simons, 6'5" freshman from Wahoo, Nebraska. First free throw, only free throw off the mark, no good. And the Dordt lead is 62-41. So the defender's still up 21. Beckering with the basketball. Beckering gets a ball screen. Dobson set it. Goes right side, Skop underneath for Dobson, and it's taken away on the help defense. Into the front court is McCain. McCain left side. Gives it up, Simons. Simons guarded by Dobson. Simons trying to isolate. Comes back to McCain. McCain, Simons. Dordt doubles the ball. And it's loose, and now we've got a hold called on the defenders with 9:46 left to go. In regulation, Dordt leads 62-41. We have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute. This is Dordt Basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa, life in the center of everything. Where we see our work impact lives near and far and embrace opportunities to pursue our passions. And a day at the office isn't just 8 to 5 because we work for innovative companies and know we're never far from the next unforgettable memory. Because we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
(62-41), defenders leading by 21. Jake Orr throws it in, gets it inbounded to Nick Dolezal. Dolezal feeds it off to Noonan. Noonan looking back over to Orr. Orr into the post. Orr gave it to Dolezal. Dolezal puts it up with the right hand, can't get it to go, but he's fouled with 9:34 left to go. In regulation, Dordt by 21. Dolezal will go to the free throw line, averaging 10.2 points per game. He has not scored yet today. Tom Dobson whistled for the personal. That's number 2 on Tom. Free throw is up, and the free throw is good for Dolezal. Dolezal, a 59% free throw shooter. Proctor is in. Beckering is out. Checking back into the game as well is Henkel. Henkel checks in. Dobson will check out. 62-42, defenders leading by 20. Second free throw is up, hangs on the rim, and falls through for Dolezal. Dolezal makes it 62-43. Defenders up 19. Left side it goes Milliken. Milliken driving in, a lot of contact. Give him the continuation end of the free throw. Connor Milliken will go to the free throw line for a three-point play opportunity. The defenders have led by as many as 25 in this one, 62-37. And Connor Milliken will go to the free throw line. This one's settling into a little bit of a slog. Can't play more than 30 seconds without a whistle. Dordt leading 65-43. McCain with it. McCain into the right corner. McCain to Noonan. Noonan, Lourdes. Lourdes with the basketball. Lourdes back to Orr. Orr sets, fires three, plants it on the back iron. Rebound taken away by the defenders and Milliken. Milliken with the basketball. Milliken, right-hand side, Rogasic. Rogasic gives it up. Now gets it back. His three halfway down, pops back out, and here comes Midland. Lourdes with the basketball. Lourdes on the left-hand side. He's on the elbow, gives it to McCain. McCain back to Lourdes. Lourdes three, missed it off the heel. Rebound cleared by Proctor. Midland has not shot the ball well today. Taking a look at the numbers for Midland so far. 32% from the floor, 15 of 47. They've been out rebounded 35-20. Dordt with the basketball. They throw it out front. Milliken, nothing there. Noonan on the defense. 9 to shoot. Henkel sets his three. Missed, no good. And the rebound is taken away by Orr. Orr with it across the timeline. Jake Orr splits the defense and loses it. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Dordt basketball. This Midland team looks like one that's playing out the string right now. They know the deck stacked against them right now with some injury issues. Came in 7-11, holding the last spot in the conference. One of their wins this year over Morningside, the conference champ, Left side, Rogasic under 8 to go. Rogasic comes back right side, Skop. Skop back to Asa. Asa trying to get a little space, and Asa Rogasic will lay up with the left hand. And the defenders extend the lead back to 67-43. Dordt up by 24 with 7:40 left to play in regulation. Jake Orr looking, gets it to Lourdes. Lourdes guarded by Rogasic. Back it goes. Into the corner, Lourdes. Lourdes another 3. That one's good. Lourdes now 3 for 9 from the three-point line. He has a total of 11 points, 9 of them on triples, and the defender lead is 67-46. Dordt answering. 3 by Rogasic, no good. Milliken trying to dig down on it, and Midland comes away with it, down 19. Three-pointer left wing, no good. Rebound taken away by Proctor, gets it over to Milliken. Milliken left side pass, Skop. Skop with the basketball at the free throw line. Now Milliken. Milliken, top of the key. 6:55 and has his pocket picked. Here comes Lourdes. Lourdes passes right side. And the shot off of the glass is up and good for Dylan Simons. Simons with the 2-point bucket. Simons here in the second half. It's been a bright spot for Midland with 15 points in the second half, 19 for the ball game. And the Dordt defender lead is down to 19, 67-48. Dordt will use a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center. German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at germanfarmers.com.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
67-48, Dordt up by 19 with 6:46 remaining in the game. So Dordt up 19, still some life in this Midland team, but the defender's in the driver's seat. With the right-hand side, Proctor. Proctor comes back over to Vanessa. Vanessa and Polacek. Polacek left side 3, good. Stephen Polacek with 8 points. He's averaging 7.8 points per game, and the defenders extend the lead back to 22, 70-48. Roll it into the post, Jake Orr. Back over to Lourdes. Lourdes 3, good. Lourdes with his 4th 3. He's got 14 points, and the defenders lead by 19 again, 70-51. Right side, Proctor picks up the dribble, comes back out front. This is Vanessa. Now Polacek. 6 minutes remaining here in the contest. It goes down to the block. This is Vanessa, and Vanessa's shot no good, and the rebound cleared by Midland. Midland with the basketball on the right-hand side. Ball deflected. Picked up by Milliken in the backcourt. Milliken with the basketball. He'll bring it into the front court. Connor with it, right-hand side. Comes back over to Polacek. Polacek gives it into the baseline. This is Hankel. Hankel working his way in. Hankel off of the glass. Count the hoop, and he is fouled. Judson Hankel with the 2-point basket. He's fouled on the play, and he'll go to the free throw line. Dordt leading 72-51. So 72-51 defenders. Hankel with a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play, and Hankel's free throw is good. Hankel here in the second half, 8 points. He's got 10 for the ball game. Dordt continuing to control, 73-51. Left side pass, Jake Orr. Orr puts it on the floor against Hankel. Puts it up, no good. Rebound cleared by Vanessa. Vanessa with the basketball. He hands it off to Milliken. Milliken will bring it up the floor. Milliken has it in between the circles. Connor with the basketball. Dribbles left-hand side, Vanesson. Vanesson with it on the wing. 15 to shoot. Under 5 to go in the contest. This is Hankel. Hankel shot no good. Rebound deflected and picked up by Midland. Long pass into the front court, Jake Orr. Orr finishes with the right hand, and he's fouled. Orr will go to the free throw line. He's got 9 points so far. And the defender lead is 73-53 with a free throw coming after the media timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
.53, the Dordt defenders with a 20-point advantage. Jake Orr will go to the free throw line. The defenders have led by as many as 25. They lead by 20 here. And Jake Orr will shoot free throws. A free throw for a three-point play. Orr, free throw is up and no good. He's 0 for 3 today. Dordt leads 73-53. Milliken will walk it up the floor. Connor with the basketball. He takes it across the timeline. Milliken has the basketball. He goes high post. This is Proctor. Proctor with the basketball. Proctor in between the circles. Goes right side, Vanesson. Vanesson with it. Ty looking for someone to pass to. Picks up his dribble. Gives it back to Proctor. Proctor in traffic, and he's fouled on the play. Foul's going to go on Dylan Simons. That's number 2 on him. Jake Proctor fouled on the play, and Simons got his money's worth on that one. Dylan Simons, his 3rd personal foul. Jake Proctor with a chance to extend the lead. Dordt leading by 20 currently. First free throw is up and good. Another one on the way for Proctor. He's got 11. Second free throw coming for Proctor. Proctor's free throw is up, and that one is good as well. Jake Proctor, 75-53. He's got 12 points. And the Dordt lead is 22. 4:20 and counting, ball game. With it out front is Rahaman. Rahaman with it on the wing. Rahaman takes it in, and off the bottom of the rim, no good. Rahaman had 21 in the first meeting between these two teams. He's got 5 tonight, and hasn't scored here in the second half. Pass to Vanesson. Vanesson on the wing. Ty with it. Gives it back over. Left side. Roll it into Hankel, and it's taken away by Orr. Orr up the floor. Under 4 to go. Midland has the basketball. McCain. McCain, Lourdes. Lourdes, 3. Missed. No good. Rebound cleared by Hankel. So Hankel with the rebound. Dordt coming back the other way. Judson Hankel, double-double today, 10 points and 11 rebounds. Milliken driving in, gets a little room, shot no good in the paint. Rebound taken away by Midland. Midland coming back the other way with the basketball. Right side it goes. This is Simons. Simons into the corner. Rahaman misses, but Butch Lourdes is there for the 2-point bucket. He's got 10, and the defender lead is 75-55. Proctor with the basketball, 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in regulation. Dordt leads by 20, should be enough. Right side it goes Proctor. Proctor gets it back to Hankel. Hankel shot blocked. And we have a jump ball called on the rebound. So the Dordt defenders with a 75-55 advantage and under 3 minutes to go. Connor Milliken will be inbounding right side of the lane as we face the hoop. Well, if this holds up, Dort's going to move to 500 in the league. Midland will fall to 7-12 unless they can cook up a big comeback. Shot by Milliken in the paint, no good, and the rebound taken away by Midland. Midland with the basketball, right-hand side. Been a sloppy game on both sides. Jake Orr with it at the free throw line. Lourdes into the corner. McCain misses the three. Midland from the three-point arc, 8 of 34 today, 24%. Proctor takes it across half court, gets around the defensive player, lays it up with the right hand, but a foul on the play. Foul called against Midland and Rahaman. That's foul number 1 on him. Ty Van Essen checks out of the basketball game. In all likelihood for the last time here at the DeWitt Gym. Unless the defenders can somehow work their way into a postseason home game. First free throw by Proctor is good. He's got another one coming. 12 for Proctor. Beg your pardon, 13 now. Blake Heckman is going to check into the game as well. Second free throw for Proctor is up and through. Proctor with 14. And Stephen Polacek will check out of the game. 77-55 the score. 2:23 remaining in regulation. Midland with the basketball. Proctor guarding the ball. Pass goes right side. Cole Peterson. Peterson down to the baseline. Kick out pass. Three on the way. Missed, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled by Proctor. Also checking into the game, Caden Osterwijk. Osterwijk, the third player completing his time with the Dordt basketball program. He, Heckman, and Van Essen. Proctor driving the lane with the right hand. Lays it up good. Jake Proctor with 16. And the defender lead is 79-55, under 2 to go. And shot no good, but a foul on the play called on the defenders, and Dylan Simons will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Skop's going to check into the game for the defenders, as well as Beckering and Rogasic. 2 free throws on the way here for Dylan Simons. Free throw rattles, no good. Midland as a team, 7 of 13 from the free throw line. Judson Henkel will check out of the basketball game. 79-55. And another free throw coming for Dylan Simons. This one's up and that one is good. So Dylan Simons here in the second half. 3 threes, 3 twos, and a free throw. I've got him for 20 points. And the defender lead is 79-56. 1:40 remaining. Heckman with it out front. Comes back right side, Rogasic. Rogasic gives it to Skop. Skop, Osterwijk. Osterwijk 3, no good. Rebound Beckering. Beckering, Heckman. Heckman's three-pointer, left side, left it short, no good. Rebound back to Osterwijk. Osterwijk with it in the corner. Osterwijk back over to Rogasic. Swing pass, Heckman. Heckman with the drive and the layup, and Blake Heckman with the 2-point basket. Heckman makes it 81-56 defenders. 65 seconds left to go in this one. Shot no good. Rebound taken away by Osterwijk. Osterwijk, they feed it back over to Beckering. The trailer, Skop. Skop back to Heckman. Heckman 3, short, no good. And the rebound taken away by Midland. Midland with the basketball. Midland, left-hand side. Warriors have it. This is Isaiah Smith. Smith gets it away to Gavin Olson. 35 seconds left to play in regulation. Down to the baseline. Kick out pass. Corner 3. Good. 3-point basket for Midland and Luke Fredrickson. And the Dordt lead is 81-59. Shot clock and game clock nearly identical. With the basketball out front is Beckering. Beckering with it. Beckering goes to Rogasic. Rogasic with the basketball. And the defenders will allow the clock to run out. 8 seconds left. Now 6. And Rogasic will dribble out the clock, and that's your final. Dordt 81, Midland 59. The Dordt defenders improved to 14-12, 9-9 in the league. Midland falls to 11-16 and 7-12. We'll be back with the Wireless World postgame show right after this 2-minute timeout.
Dordt is a place where students flourish.
What stands out about Dordt's mission is how they prepare us as students to face a world that is in need of the Word of God.
We are seeking to embody discipleship. What does it mean to faithfully follow Jesus?
In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes, it's for the entire community. Whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
Let's get into the Wireless World post-game show where the Dordt Defenders, winners over the Midland Warriors today, 81-59. The Defenders, and while I recap it, go ahead and run those Hague Health Center highlights. Hague Health Center proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. The Dordt Defenders, strong defensive start, limited Midland to a 15-3 start. The Defenders had a double-digit lead. Midland closed to as close as 4 at 17-13. Dordt a 12-0 run to get up 29-13, led by 14 at the half, 33-19. Midland never able to make a significant dent in the difference. Most of the second half played at a 17-25 point margin, and the Defenders settled for an 81-59 win here this evening. The Dordt Defenders 32 of 64 from the floor, 50%, 6 of 21 on threes, 29%, 11 of 13 on free throws, 85%. Dordt a 46-28 rebounding edge. Turnovers, Dordt 14, Midland had 13. Midland was 21 of 61 shooting, 34%, 9 for 36 on threes, 25%, 8 for 14 on free throws, 57%. The Defenders were led tonight by Ty Evanescence, 20 points. 16 points for Jake Proctor, 13 for Connor Milliken, 10 for Judson Hankel, 8 for Stephen Polacek, 6 for Braden Beckering, 5 for Asa Rogasic, 2 for Blake Heckman, and 1 for Tom Dobson for their total of 81 points. Connor Milliken, 10 rebounds, Judson Hankel with 12, Ty Evanescence and Jake Proctor each had 8. Connor Milliken, 6 assists, Ty Evanescence 4. 2 steals for Connor Milliken. So Milliken today, 13 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Judson Henkel records a double-double with 10 points and 12 rebounds. For Midland, they were topped by Simons with 20 points. He's got going a little bit in the second half. 16 points for Butch Lourdes, 9 for Jake Orr, 5 for Simon, 2 for McCain, 2 for Dolezal, and 5 for Rahaman for their total of 59. They were led by Rahaman with 7 rebounds, 6 for Lourdes, and 3 assists for Jake Orr. 2 steals as well for Jake Orr. And we continue on with the Wireless World postgame show, and I know that they want to get to some high school tournament coverage as well on KIHK, so we'll keep it rolling right here. Jake Proctor is our post-game interview, and Jake Proctor comes up today. 16 points, 8 rebounds, couple of assists. Good win for the team today, Jake. I said about a week or so ago, it was the Morningside game. I said to Coach Van Haften, I said, hey, there's a lot of season left. And he said, that's exactly how you have to approach it. Seems like your team did what you needed to do here at home this week. And nice 20-plus point win for your team today over the Midland Warriors. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What were you concerned about with Midland coming in? It was not that long ago we played them the first time around. I think 5 weeks ago maybe. What do you need to do to prepare for Midland?
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously a really good team. I mean, they're super physical. That's kind of how they killed us in the first half. We got down pretty big in the first half when we went there. Probably a combination of maybe not being quite ready to be in the game or, just being super physical with us. So we knew that's what we needed to do coming into this game, be really physical. Everyone knows we double, so being really physical when we double. They like a little dribble weave. We switch up, make sure they can get by us. Just a bunch of little things on defense, all kind of coming together with being physical. And, on offense, just kind of playing our game where we're a super good ball moving team, off-ball moving team as well. So just kind of playing our game, knocking down open shots, and finding each other.
You limit Midland to 3 points in the early going. What's it like to play with the lead right away? Does it make things a little bit easier to get up and have a little bit of a cushion right away?
Yeah, I mean, definitely a little bit. It provides a little bit of just like a little bit of security just where you can go out and keep on playing hard. It's, sometimes it gives you a little motivation to come back when you're down, but we always like to be up to start the game.
Three players concluding their time, and Ty Van Essen, fellow starter with you this year. Tell me about the year that Ty Van Essen has had, because we all felt maybe there was this possibility, but I'm not sure we saw it coming to this magnitude. He's one of those players, at least from my observation, keeps getting better through the course of his career.
Oh, yeah. I mean, since I've been here last year he kind of had to play a different position, different role. Played the 5 for us last year, so it was a little bit different and kind of had to take a step back. But this year, especially with Jake going out, Nick going out, like he's really, really developed and he's definitely gotten better every single game. Keeps knocking down open shots. He's gotten better off the dribble, which is fun to watch. Love playing with that guy.
Dakota Wesleyan on Wednesday, Waldorf on Saturday. I said 2 winnable games. 2 losable games, obviously. I mean, anything can happen this year, but still opportunities for this team to maybe work your way up. 4, 5, 6 seed still out there for this group.
It is.
Exciting for this team. Jake, congratulations on the win. I'll let you go.
Thank you.
That is Jake Proctor and the Dordt defenders coming away with a win, 81-59. We will now shuffle over to Brian Van Haften, and we'll keep the comments, I wouldn't call them limited, but we will keep it concise because we're going to get to that high school tournament coverage on KIHK shortly. And Coach Van Haften, 81-59, you got out to a 15-3 lead right away. I don't know that you could have scripted it any better. Defense really came out and set the tone, I thought, for this game today.
Yeah, I thought we really did a good job. They didn't score a basket in the first 10 minutes of the game. They had 3 free throws, but really good job by our guys. They really executed a game plan that we had for them, and I was really happy with the guys today. They just were really good. And defensively, I mean, we just did we watched the game film of last time we played them. Man, that first half was one of the worst halves I've ever seen a team play of mine, and I didn't even realize it at the time. But anyway, we bounced back really well. We passed the basketball well tonight. They're good enough defensively that they make you have to score one-on-one once in a while. But we did throw it well occasionally. I thought on a senior night it was great to have Ty Van Essen play really well, and great to see Blake Heckman score his last score a basket here. And KJ has been great all year long, and those three guys are just going to be great, husbands and fathers, and people in their community that everybody trusts, and so I'm really proud of those guys, as well as everybody else.
Coming up, Dakota Wesleyan on Wednesday, Waldorf on Saturday, both on the road. But as I don't know if you know this, but things a little bit weird again today. Briarcliff got a win over Concordia. You did the same thing that I did. Mount Marty a win over Dakota Wesleyan. So right now, as things shake out, you and Dakota Wesleyan are both 9-9. Briarcliff's 10-9. They've only got one game remaining. Concordia sitting in fourth, currently at 10-8. Now Concordia, they host Mount Marty, and they go to Hastings. And any other year, I'd say, well, they're probably going to get one of those wins. This year, I'm not so sure about anything anymore. But it's been a topsy-turvy year, and it seems like the teams that are able to be steady and finish the race might be in the best position when this thing is all said and done.
Yeah, I mean, that's all we've talked about. That I don't actually, I've done this for 30 years now. I don't really know exactly what my strengths are as a coach, but I would say the one thing that I am proud of probably the most is I've always hung in there. I mean, sometimes things aren't going very well, and you just hang in there a little bit more than others. And this week, I think that showed this week. Our guys really came out and played hard this week. Sometimes you just kind of lay an egg late in the year, but not our guys. They did a great job this week. But now we got to go out and play on the road and play a little bit better on the road, and we'll try to do that next week.
Well, we'll see you down in Mitchell on Wednesday. I'll let you go. Enjoy the evening.
My friend. You bet.
That is Coach Brian Van Haften, and it's time now for the player of the game, brought to you by Ross Hoekstra with State Farm, serving Sioux County and the tri-state area. Call Ross, 712-722-0806 for your insurance needs. Stop by the Sioux Center office. Our State Farm player of the game today, I had a few different options. I'm going with Jake Proctor. Proctor, 16 points, 8 rebounds, and a couple assists in 30 minutes of play. So that is going to do it for our broadcast. Let's roll the credits. This has been a production done in partnership with the Dordt Media Network, Sioux County Radio, and the Dordt Athletic Communication Office. Dordt Media Network is under the direction of Rich Lodewijk. Staff is primarily student employees. Broadcast engineer today at Sioux County Radio was Peyton Work. Dordt Media Network operators today, Tyler Van Noah Zylstra, Parker Freeman, and Sherry Wang. Dordt Athletic Communication staff is Matt Boss and Isabel Pfeiffer, and several student employees. Special thanks to the Dordt University Advancement staff for its work in securing support for this broadcast and others like it. Our final scores again: the Dordt Defenders get a sweep of Midland, 106-35 of the women's game, and the men's game goes Dordt's way as well, 81.